Hello, my loves. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? I can see there's only a couple of people here. Um, I got some downloads and I want to share them with you. No, we don't want to do that. So, as it's stated on the title here, we are in the grand finale of the Saturn and Neptune square, which is, okay, now I'm going to explain that to you. Now, I'm just going to go over it briefly because I know y'all get bored with people talking, but I posted a video on this channel, and it was to 18 plus because it was called Justice meets Neptune and Saturn in the final act. And it was pretty brutal. So if you're don't like stuff that approaches darkness and confronts it type energy, it's probably not a good idea to watch it. I might put it on members only. It takes 24 hours to review it if you put it on 18 and older. But that was it was the downloads that I'm getting. They're really, really intense. Okay, so I got names in this download. I got faces. I can't tell you who they are, but they're people well known in the industries, and it was pretty brutal. They tried to take me on and lost because I'm protected. But they didn't understand that I'm one of those people who knows how this story ends. You know, it's something they can't get past. Okay, so this I'm gonna need my light because I can't even read my own writing. This started on March 8th of 2023. Yeah, as soon as they clear it, Mary. As soon as they clear it. And it goes until the 14th of February, 2026. So we're at the tail end of this. Saturn square Neptune in Pisces is a significant astrological event that brings a blend of discipline and judgment into balance. Neptune's imaginary and escapist learnings. This period is a reminder to come back to balance and to accept new insight that escapism can be brought to our awareness in the harsh light of day. All people are experiencing this. This is why the chaos is ensuing. It is a time to take responsibility for actions that may have led to a state of escapism and to start taking steps to change one's behavior. If you have Pisces factors in your birth chart, you may be a Pisces or have a stellium in Pisces, which I do. I have 5 planets in Pisces in the 4th house, which is home. It's Cancer. Or a single planet in Pisces. That doesn't matter where it's placed. Then the double transit of Saturn and Neptune in that sign pertains to you. The inner Aquarium gets a new structure with new walls and new rules. Pisces' 12th house lives some or most of the time lives in that 12th house. opening the door that finds God or the rejection of God, and the deepening of your belief system. All right, that's just the first part. Now, what you're seeing in the sky, because I've seen several comments about Venus, people are thinking they are seeing Venus. Venus is going invisible, okay? You're seeing Mercury, not Venus. So, karmic repayment time, faith, goodness, and truth, authenticity is very, very important right now. Venus is going to be invisible for the whole month of December in Scorpio, aka secret relationships, and none of the things she represents, and all of the things she represents, except for big endings and transformation. It's never too late to be a good person, okay? It's not a good time to start a new relationship, marriage, engagement, or a business, etc., while Venus is invisible. This is more like finalizing things, financial things, getting rid of toxicity in your life as she descends into the nether world for a whole month. Reference the story of Inanna. Ereshkigal, revenge, win, and finish is sweet in this placement. She will help certain ascendants. For good people, it's a good energy. Like I said, I can't. For dodgy people, not so much. So stay in your wholeness, your goodness, and your authenticity at all costs. She will help retain certain. So Mars goes invisible in Sag on the 9th of December, which is tomorrow. So Mars and Venus will be invisible at the same time. This will be a very, very powerful but tricky time because of more impulsiveness, because it will be squaring the Neptune in Pisces, becoming very risky and aggressive. Travel issues, so protect yourself from any protests or activity as Pisces meets Rahu, which is karma. It says it will be invisible till June. Just like I said, stay in your highest expression. Try to stay out of energies that you don't belong in. It's better that way. I'm being attacked from all sides because of my placements. And you have to understand that this is a spiritual thing. There's going to be all kinds of things happening. I got that written down as well. Okay, let me write down everybody's name here. Mary Johnson, Lisa, Diane, Blake Anderson, Diane. And welcome to the new people. If you haven't been to one of my live streams. I give out a lot of information. This will be staying public, so everybody gets the downloads. All right. Jupiter retrograde in Gemini till June. So first week in Scorpio, Mercury now visible as the morning star. So that means knowledge, written word, study, videos, and hidden knowledge. This will be happening all of December. The Taurus North Node, 9th house of knowledge, travel, communication. So be very careful with travel. Gemini Moon, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, risky business. Resources, more responsible with health, careful with romantic life. Use energy for good as it changes signs on the 21st to Sagittarius, which will be an activation. Fifth house, most important for Virgos. Financial decisions. Do not be impulsive with property or land or real estate. All four in the fifth house on the 21st and Sagittarius create a muse, so be attentive with children. The 9th through the 21st is very delicate for romantic life for Sagittarius rising. Second house in finances and family roots. And at odds with money. So be careful with your financial decisions. Venus is invisible on descendant. Closure of unneeded relationships, partnerships. 4 planets, second house, be very careful. And this will be wrapping up financial decisions. But it will be good for Mercurian energies like the media and et cetera, because lots of stuff going to come out in the open all at once. Technology will be advancing all at once. Like I said, this is the finale. This is the wrap up. This is the part that they're trying to control, but it cannot be controlled. It is chaos. It is complete and utter chaos. What needs to be done here is to find balance and strength and grounding in your authentic self. Don't try to, and I've been emphasizing this on my Instagram. Do not hide from the mirror. Address it. Hug it. Love it for what it is. Don't deny that there are things in you that still need to be cleared. You guys have done so much work since 2023. And I'm so proud of all of you, that especially the ones who have been with me this whole time. And we've done so much work together. And that's why I'm under attack, constantly under attack. Because they want me to quit. They want me to give up. They want me to stop helping you get through the maze of the labyrinth that has been placed in front of you. So you can't find and get through that mirror, because nobody knows what you're going to see. I don't know what you're going to see. Nobody knows what you're going to see. You're going to see yourself. And lots of people are not going to be able to stand it, because they're going to see the true self. They're going to see the true meaning behind why they do what they do. And they're not going to be able to escape that reflection. So you will see a lot of people who will lose their shit. Stay out of the way. And I know this is a long, lonely road, especially for my Heyoka empaths. But we will be needed when the smoke clears. All right? You will be needed to help others balance out their energy. Not to see it as, bad or good, but to bring the two together into balance, so you can. The denial, that's the part that's going to take a lot of people away. The fact that they will not face what they've done or who they are, they will decide to leave or they will be taken away. That is the split. But that's going to happen over the course of the next 5 years or so. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. And like I said, yes, it's a very, very lonely, long road. The masculine, the divine masculine, the ones who denied the divine feminine are the ones who are going to pay the highest price. So, this thing where everybody thinks that once the divine masculine and divine feminine come into union, everything's going to be all hunky-dory. Well, no, because most of the divine feminines have already been down that road of Inanna. They've already been to Escargel. They've already been hung on the meat hook and then ascended back as a different entity. Most of the divine masculine, however, have completely denied that road, like it don't exist. And I'm not saying most, I'm saying a lot. And you're seeing that in the media. I just saw a video of the guy who runs Plantier, whatever that is, the thing that's going to watch us all. And while he was talking, he could not sit. He was bouncing all around and like he was on some sort of uppers and drugs and freaking out. I'm telling you, you're going to see the real of all these people. And it's going to freak you out. You're going to be like, holy shit balls, Batman. Your only job is to stay balanced as you watch. You're basically a witness to the chaos. Don't get involved. Do not entwine yourself in that karmic loop. Because if you do, you can get caught up in the madness. And, while I've been doing my other job, I've been binge watching the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit stories. And basically that's what's going on. Basically. So, and you will witness it, but, don't, I always say it, what you want for another, love them anyway. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. They have no idea. Their ignorance has brought them to where they are. They believed in the lie. They believed the timeline of the, what is it called? The demiurge. Okay, so the demiurge is what is running this so-called matrix, this illusion about how money is the one all be all. Power, money, power, dog eat dog. That is an illusion. And that's what people are fighting over. Like I said, you can keep grounded and keep creating and keep manifesting and stay in peace, or you can join the game. It's all a matter of choice. But you can't judge others for joining the game out of ignorance. Some are doing it on purpose because they want as many of us to go as possible. So we can't help other people. And it will affect, and if you get caught up with it, it'll affect your health, it will affect your finances, it will affect everything in your life. So, like I said, witness it, be in the world, but not of it, if at all possible. I'm not saying be a doormat. I'm not saying let people walk all over you. I'm saying get out of the way while they get their karma, because they will. That is what Piscean energy is all about. It's 12th house energy. What do you believe in? Oh, thank you, Diane. So we're starting out, like I said, with the Virgo energy, the 10 of Cups. Somebody's about to get a wish fulfillment. This is what they're trying to stop. A balanced masculine and a balanced feminine are the ones entitled to the inheritance from the Most High. This is the whole reason this is taking place, and why the masculines who have denied the feminines must go through the dark night. Everything will be taken from them. All the people, all their things, all their money, everything. And they'll have nothing but their own shadow to talk to, just like some of us. And you're going to see the last throes of control, because they feel like they can control this. It's like I said, it's the demiurge, it's demigod. But they can't. But you're going to see it in real time. And like I said, everything will be accelerated. I just posted a little we are all energy one. There, that's a good thing. She said, she asks Sage, which is a AI program, a lot of questions, and the answers make sense. So you can check that out if you want to. I don't talk to Chat GPT personally, but I do listen to some of the what I want to say, conversations that people have with AI. Some of it makes sense, some of it sounds like bullshit. So be very discerning about what you believe, and if it doesn't feel right, don't take it. Just like I say in my readings, if it doesn't resonate, toss it away, because that's not your path. You'll know your path by how it feels. Not all are, though. Not all Gen Zs are buying it. Some Gen Zs are here to help. Some are, lost in the sauce, because that's just, they haven't been taught better. They haven't been taught accountability. And that's where lies the rub, but they will, slowly but surely, they will be taught that they're going to have to be accountable for their actions, even if it takes them out. Some of them didn't have a choice. They were experimented on, just like most of the elderly people. So there are some things you cannot blame them for. It is the demiurge that forced it down their throat or in their arm, whichever way you want to put that. Now they're finding out the truth, and people are losing their shit. All right? So there's going to be a message coming in of a new beginning in love, a new unconditional love. Because this person wants to hold on to the riches or the financial aspect and your brand new beginning. They know the truth, whoever this person is. That's why they're fighting to keep you stuck. They don't want you to go anywhere because they want their shot. Also, they have a karmic or another relationship that is trying to hold on to them to keep them stuck. This is what the fight is all about, because the people that they were assigned to, and I want to say that in the nicest of ways, are called handlers. They were given a task to keep people stuck in relationships that don't serve them, so that the divine masculine and divine feminine can't come together. But that's changing. Come Aquarius season, which is next month, January, the end of January, that's all going to change. Options, choices, and decisions will be made in the best interest of the whole, or not. If those choices aren't made, then you're going to see a lot of people go down. Many will fall in the fall. Choices must be made. And the choices must be made from authentic choice and truth, not from the illusion. Everybody wants to be a rock star, but they don't know what them rock stars signed to become rock stars. Like I said, I'm not a rock star, but I'm under heavy spiritual attack constantly because I am truth. I'm not perfect, and I admit that I ain't perfect. And then somebody made a statement about, I should talk about, like in that last video I made about age, no matter how many plastic surgery you get, you're still 71 years old. Somebody said, hey, you should talk, Grandma. And I said, you're damn right. And I'm damn proud of it. I didn't think I'd make it this far, to tell you the truth. So I'm damn proud of my age. And you couldn't pay me to go back. You couldn't pay me to be 30 years old right now. No way. So this is what we're walking away from. We Eight of Cups and that Three of Swords. Pain, heartbreak. We're learning how to deal with our own pain. Hey, you want to be a rock star. Look at that. Taurus and Sagittarius energy. The belief here is balance. Making sure that even if nobody else sees it, you feel your own angelic presence on this earth. You're here to do a job. You've done a lot of work thus far. Don't go back now. And that's easier said than done for a lot of people. Easier said than done. I slip. Everybody slips. But that's because we're human. We're not perfect. We're perfectly flawed. And it's okay. It's okay to be that way. That's what I'm here to show people. And if they don't like it, well, I'm sorry. I can't help you. Switch off and go to a different channel, because I ain't going to change for nobody. I've been alone too long, and I'm too damn stubborn for somebody to tell me who I am anymore. This is the strength that they want you to see, the almighty pinnacle. And for now, that is what rules. But you will see financial changes. Things are going to change, and they're going to change rapidly. The financial system, the government, all these things are going to change very, very rapidly. Things will fall and things will rise. The choice is always yours to be the boss, to be the power. And the choice is going to be made by this King of Pentacles, because they want this brand new passionate beginning, and they want it bad. So in this case, the divine masculine is waking up. But as I said before, the shoe will be on the other foot. They will have to go through the dark night of the soul. And by the time they come out the other side, you may have no use for them. All right? Thank you. But here they come walking down the street with a message of love. Cancer energy. They coming in their chariot. They're going to tell you whatever you want to hear. Be careful, because they think their lies are justified. They're not going to tell you the whole truth. They're going to tell you what you want to hear. And that goes for all relationships. This is what they did. But they're not going to address this because they're afraid of it. They know that this is coming for them. You could call it the Four Horsemen. You could call it whatever you want. I call it karma. You did not see the blessing in the beauty in the divine feminine, and you chose to betray instead of understand. But Archangel Michael will bring the truth. You will see this in real time. You will be able to discern, and they will not be able to hide behind their mask anymore, because the facts are the facts, and they speak for themselves. Judgment Day is upon the magician, the manifester, and the manipulator. Which side do you want to be on? Do you want to be the magically delicious manifesting freakazoid, or do you want to be the manipulator who pushes the buttons? It's always a choice. Personally, I take the manifestation path, but that's me. We have two feminines here that are very confused about how you're able to hold all these 10 wands and still walk on two legs or crawl. Whatever way you're getting there, you're getting to that tower and you're going to bust shit up. The only way you're going to do it, though, is by carrying your own weight. Ta-da! The real high priestess step up? Absolutely. Absolutely. And this is what's going to be exposed. All their little dark magic tricks will be exposed. All these high priestesses in reverse who've been hiding things these whole times, these handlers, are going to go, ta-da! We see you. Going to piss a lot of people off. Just put it that way. Like I said, it's going to piss a lot of people off. Because they're going to see the real behind what's been going on. The veil will be completely demolished. And all the fighting and arguing is going to go on because they're being seen. Like I said, anger's part of the problem. So you can get angry, you can get mad, you can scream at the walls and kick your feet and throw a fit. Don't stay there. Don't stay there. Go out and put your feet on the ground and find your balance. Because when you feed those dark little things your energy, which is anger, sorrow, abuse, neglect, all of the things that you're seeing come out into the public eye, then you too will get caught up in it. You always have to bring yourself back to center, no matter how pissed off you get. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I woke up after I got these downloads and these people attacking me, and I put them in their place real damn fast. So, go ahead and say whatever you want to say to me. I challenge you. I have nothing to hide. Not anymore. And I took them down pretty quick. But it didn't stop me from being pissed off when I woke up, because I knew the faces, I knew the names, and I knew the people, and it pissed me off. Yes, it did. I didn't stay there, though. I saged my house. I took a bath. I went outside and walked around on the grass, had me some coffee, and took a deep breath and found my center again. Doesn't mean I'm any less mad about it. Just means that I've accepted it and I'm ready. 9 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. You reap what you sow. And if you're standing in your integrity with that last wand in your hand, you have nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. But they do. Venus going invisible in Scorpio. Holy shitballs, Batman. All these contracts are due. All these signed agreements are due. There's no going back. The devil wins because of their ignorance. He wins that part of it. Don't let it be you. That's all I'm saying. Exactly. Checkmate. You can be the queen of your castle, the king of your castle, or you can let somebody else run your life. And that includes the media. You know that I also saw another video that said doom scrolling causes dementia in 30-year-olds. That resonated. That made sense to me. I don't know if it does to you, but it resonated. So that's why a lot of people losing their mind. Because they sit there and do nothing but scroll and scroll and scroll. They don't take the time out to be creative. They don't take the time out to think for themselves. So therefore, it's making them forget. Kind of like how dementia works when you get to be really old. And even though we stand on our own, we are working together as a collective. It may not seem that way because, you're there, I'm here, we're spread out all over the world. But we are working together for the collective good, even if we feel like we're standing alone. You're not alone. I got you. You got me. We got each other. And here we collectively gather as a group to see to it that love prevails no matter what. And they hate that. The demiurge hates that. They want you to hate each other. They want you to fight each other. They want you to be disgusted with life and depressed and upset. Those who will leave are going to leave. And there's nothing any of us can do. Are we going to be sad? Well, yeah. Especially if we love them. But you have to keep going. Hey, Aaron. You have to be fair to yourself. You have to be fair. You have to be, I don't have a lot. I mean, I'm comfortable. I'm to the point in my life now where it doesn't take a lot to make me happy anymore, So I'm comfortable. But I see others that are not in so great a shape out in the world, and some that are helpless to help themselves. The man I take care of cannot take care of himself no more. And I help as much as I can without frustrating myself and depleting myself, although I spend a lot of time being tired. I'm very tired. I mean, I'm on call 24 hours a day. I get 1 day off a month. So therefore, I don't stop. And when I do get a chance to sleep, I get these crazy ass downloads to wake me up. So, and then I get up and I get a pen and paper and I start writing everything down because, it's kind of how you got to keep up with it, because it will come and go if you don't write it down. Rewrite history or convenient loss of memory. Some are losing their memory because they've fallen into the sauce, honey. They lost in it. They can't get out. It's like being in a swimming pool with a whole bunch of garbage and you can't climb over all the garbage to get out of the damn swimming pool. I don't know how other way to explain it. But until they basically go to the bottom and come out and be reborn, it's not going to change. I'm tired of it too. I'm just tired, period. Because like I said, I take care of those who can't take care of themselves. That's part of my mission here on Earth. And to help them find their way to wherever it is they're going, because that's not up to me. So, whoever these people are who are trying to interfere in this divine union, thought it was all about the boom boom in the room, and that was what was gonna win. Now they're finding out that wasn't what it was all about. So they're trying to stress both masculine and feminine out. Now some will succeed. Those who are unbalanced, those who need to go through the dark night, will start their descent. And we don't know how it's going to turn out yet. Because this is 12th house, Pisces energy, Saturn and Neptune colliding, reality and illusion colliding. We don't know. It's still hidden from us. It's time to heal or be left out in the cold. So, like I said, always a choice. What will you choose? To heal from the Three of Swords into the Four of Swords? Or to feel like you ain't got nothing to offer nobody? You've got lots to offer people, even if you ain't got no money. You got a whole lot of wisdom. You've been through the dark night over and over and over again, learned lesson after lesson after lesson. You have things to show people, to teach people, to love people. You have a lot to give. Remember that. Our empresses are going through a transformation here. You can't feel sorry for them. They chose their path, Diane. You can feel sadness because they chose that path. Feeling sorry for them is not going to help them. They have to feel sorry for themselves. That is wherein lies the rub. Okay? So our empresses, our divine feminines, are going through a death and a rebirth. And a divine inheritance. And all these karmic people are going to be scrambling. I would stay out of places where there's lots of people if I was you. Now, holidays coming, that's going to be difficult. Just be very aware of your surroundings at all times, including your wallets, your phone calls. I just got a scammer text this morning, and I called directly to the don't open the text. Delete it immediately. Call the financial institution or whoever you deal with directly and say, Did you send me this text? Is there an alert? Because there was. And you know what somebody tried to do? Y'all know I ain't using PayPal, right? Because my account got blocked due to me arguing with them. Somebody actually tried to log into it with Facebook. I don't use Facebook for any kind of transactions. But I was told by PayPal when I got a notification of a login code that somebody tried to log in with my Facebook. Be very, very aware. These entities, these karmic entities, scammers, blammers, hammers, they want to break you in any way possible. Protect yourself and be very discerning. And don't allow people to have access to things that they have no business having access to. You call direct. You deal direct. Don't ever believe somebody's word of mouth or a text message giving you a code. Don't ever do that, because that gives them access to your bank information. And it isn't just the scammers doing it. Understand that. They're not the only ones that want to break you. Think about it. They want y'all fighting amongst yourselves. Because if y'all fighting amongst yourself, that's less work the demiurge has to do. Because you fighting each other. There's more of us than there are of them. If we're not fighting each other, then they got nothing. They ain't got jack. So the Queen of Wands is moving on to calmer waters and leaving the past behind. Whether anybody likes it or not. And home is what you make it. People will use this as a trick, because there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be homeless. But this is your home. This is where you make home, no matter where you are and what you got. Somebody's going to offer you something for that, but it's very small compared to what it's actually worth. And karma's got to happen. The world card and the ship's coming in, sailing into the harbor. Guess who's stuck? But the good thing about this Piscean stuck energy, is that even though it's hung up by its fetuses, it's looking at it from a different perspective instead of surface level bullshit. It's seeing it from a more spiritual place. They're very regretful about their karmic wheel because they made some really bad choices. This is that Sag rising energy coming on the 21st. And all will have to answer. That is the winter solstice. That is the witch energy. but it's going to backfire. So all you dark little practitioners there, better turn your little selves around right now and get on the right side of karma. Because come winter solstice, things aren't going to be like you planned. I just explained that at the beginning of this live stream. Neptune and Saturn are squaring off in Pisces. That's big time karma right here on Earth for all the illusions in the 12th house. Endings. Don't be afraid of Capricorn season. That will be the culmination of Saturn. And the truth about your past, about my past, about past lives that we've already endured. Hell, Pisces lived 1,000 lifetimes in one. And that's the truth. We're a part of every single sign out there. There's no disrespect taken. Just like you said, everybody's entitled to their own opinion about life. You are protected. However, there is a very karmic energy here who thinks they all that and a bag of chips, who is going out of their way to block you from seeing the truth about the past. And I think we all know who that is. There's several of them. Not naming names, I'll get flagged. And they don't get the satisfaction to do that. It's on its way, Queen of Cups. All the work you've put in and invested into, it's on its way. You just got to believe in your own magic. Stay balanced. And love them anyway. Even your haters. If you got nothing to hide, you got nothing to hide. We all make mistakes. That doesn't make us evil. What makes you evil is the manipulation of other people and trying to have power and domination over everyone else. That isn't the way this is going to roll. And Homie and Skippy and Scoodly Doo and all these people going to find this out. Some the very hard way. All it took was love. All it took was kindness. All it took was authentic expression. Not trying to jump on the fame and fortune and yeah, that got you a contract with the devil. How's that? How's that working out for you, Skippy? Because we just saw it a little bit ago. How's that working out? Let's see how that worked out. Let me see. I just saw it a little while ago. How'd that work out for you, Skippy? I don't think it worked out very well because I had this one and this one. How'd that work out? Just saying. You know, skippity doo dah all the way down to your tower and enjoy that shit. You ain't coming in my house. You can stay on the porch. Knock away. Keep on and knocking, but you can't come in. I got stuff to do, people to take care of, a life to live that I'm very satisfied with because my home is here. If you want to challenge the way I do things, fine. Go ahead. I'm open to suggestion. But if it don't feel right, I ain't doing it. I'm stubborn as a mule. Go ahead. Try it. The only way you're going to get me to shut up is the hard way. I love people. And yes, I even love you, haters. Or people who don't like me and people who want to pee in my Wheaties and attack me in my sleep. And yeah, I love you too. Because you stupid. And I can't fix stupid. I feel bad that you're stupid. But I can't fix that for you. You got to fix that yourself. Just like that little kid says on my Instagram. I got it. And no, I don't need your help. You worry about yourself. I don't care about being famous. I don't care about all that crap. You know, it's like, it's so simple. Stupid is as stupid does, you know? I mean, it is so simple. But you'd think it was like some sort of integral kind of surgery or something, you know, like you have to have a master's degree to pull it apart. Loving people is simple and it's easy. Standing in your integrity and your authenticity and doing the right thing when nobody's looking, that is easy. The hard part is having to lie your way out of your bullshit. Because then you got to tell another lie and another lie and another lie to cover up the first lie. And that's hard. Must be hard being a big fat liar. We don't take kindly to it. We just, like with Pisces, we already had a mental funeral for you, and you no longer exist. But you got to understand, that's what's all coming out in the open. And although it will piss you off, take a deep breath and try your best to stay balanced, because you will be the leaders of tomorrow. You will be the ones who are the helpers of the ones who are still trying to become who they're meant to be. Because there is a lot of us. They just haven't found their power yet. They haven't found out who they are yet. You're here to help them. Even if that means ignoring them. You do have a right to privacy, Diana, but there's no such thing anymore. They've already infiltrated every single device you have. They even infiltrate your smart TVs. CIA disclosed all of that. Understand that there is no such thing as privacy anymore. So do the right thing when nobody's looking, and they got nothing on you. They're going to have to make it up. Then they're going to have to prove it. And if they ignore you, then ignore them back. You ain't got no time for that. You're too busy working on yourself. You got to work on you. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing, because when you're balanced and you're doing what makes you you and brings your power back into you, that helps the entire collective. Believe it or not, just you being balanced, just you standing in your own sovereignty helps others just by example. You don't have to do no feats of flip-flops or magic tricks or bibbity bopper. You don't have to do any of that. You just got to be you. And not be ashamed of your truth. Because there's nothing to be ashamed of. We all make mistakes. We're human. We're here to learn. This is like a school. You learn from that mistake. You're not getting knocked down, you get back up again. You get knocked down, get back up again. It's all just weighing, the pros and cons as you go. Yeah, I have 3 channels. One of them, and I say this to everybody, is reloads. Okay, that's how I'm keeping track of all my videos and not losing them. And that is also called Anya's Tarot. I think they named that one Anya's Tarot, and the other one Anya's, the main channel, Anya's Tarot and the Law of Time, because that one is trademarked. The Anya's Tarot, the extra channel that says brand channel on it, is just a brand channel. It's not there for the money. It's there to keep track of both channels of all my content, so I can keep it as long as I can. So both channels are being uploaded to that. I think I'm all the way up to November now on that channel. And those are all reloads. So you're welcome to watch them, but you ain't gotta. All the content you find on this channel and on the big channel, which has over 300,000 subscribers, thank you very much. Those all have fresh content on them every week. And I'm trying to get at least 9 videos a week out, which means 3 on one channel, 6 on the other. But like I said, my Dragon Shark is tired. She works 24 hours a day. She's tired. But she's doing the best she can do. It only took a year. Well, I found the right formula. And that's what it takes. It takes a lot of mistakes to figure out what the right formula is for you, for each one of us. And mine, I have Anya's Tarot and the Law of Time, and Anya's Tarot, which is a brand channel. And it says on the videos, there's no names on the videos, just whether it's Pisces, Scorpio, or general tarot readings. It says brand channel on every video. The Hidden Realms 1111 Tarot 1111 is this one. But the main channel that I started in 2021 is Anya's Tarot and the Law of Time. That name is trademarked. I own it. And you can manifest any reality you want to right now. So make it a good one. Make the illusion go away and the reality come into fruition. And don't wish harm on others, because you are part of others. We are all part of each other. Yeah, even the dark things. Wish nothing but good things. Yep, me too. I'll settle for 10 million, but 100 will work too. But I already got the $10 million check in my wallet. It's just, I'm just waiting to cash it. That's called manifesting. And that's what I suggest you do. Don't be delusional. Don't be delulu. But keep on manifesting. Don't ever give up your dreams. but do it in a way that doesn't hurt anybody else or manipulate anybody else. It's that simple. Really, it is. And those who want to hang on to others' powers will find out the handlers, the powers that has, did, was, are going to find out just how out of control they are over the conglomeration of the next 5 years. You're going to see it fall. You're going to see it all fall. I'm going to leave this up as public so everybody can get a chance to watch it again. I have to go away because I do have a personal reading to do here shortly. I can't take any personal readings till after the 1st, so please be patient with me. I am booked solid, not only just with personal readings, but with my other job as well. And I will try to get new videos out. I'm going to take tomorrow off so I can just rest. The nurses will be coming tomorrow for him, so tomorrow's my, I got to do everything for him in the morning, and then in the afternoon I can take a break. But I will have new videos up by Wednesday. Wednesday's the day. Usually Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are the days I try to upload. So stay tuned for more stuff. And if they approve that 18 plus video, I will post it. But it's brutal. I mean, if you can't hang with that kind of energy, don't even watch it. Don't even watch it. I don't recommend that at all. Yeah, I have to tell the stories even if I don't want to sometimes. All right. Well, I love you guys very much. Hopefully the chat will stay up, and we'll be able to see who is in here, because after the 1st of the year, I'll probably be giving away a free reading. So stay tuned. Let's all hang together. Fist bump. Fist bump. Got you. 144. Right there. Woohoo! We are that which we seek. Mwah. I love you. My Dragon Shark out. Bye for now.